Emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is Last Call live from Green Brain Comics, and couple minutes late. You cut the volume on that, please. Oh, hello, everybody. Our apologies for our technical difficulties. We are professionals.
I never claimed that.
All right, I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur producer and broadcaster.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a professional. I was never in the AV club, kids.
Oh man, were you not a chess club kid?
We did not have a chess club at my school.
What?
I might have joined it though because I did know how to play chess.
Where'd you get your nerd merit badge at?
I hung out at the table where all the D&D kids were.
Right. Well, let's get back on track here and pick up from the intro.
I was too busy trying to find out what was going on that I am off of that thing. Let me see.
Well,
hey. Did you already do your emanating part?
I did.
Oh, welcome, Brainiacs. Sorry for the slight technical delay. We are here. Every week we have one last chance to modify our final order numbers on the comics and graphic novels that are ready to go to print.
We are here today to share this info and give you one final chance to place your request for these books before our final order deadline.
We are your hosts. I am Katie.
And I am Dan, and we are broadcasting live from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn in the beautiful, functional, and spacious Studio G. Welcome to Last Call Live.
As a reminder, these final order deadlines are Sunday at 5 o'clock for all the DC books and Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. for all of the everything else, Marvel and all the rest.
All of the everything else. Perfect. You did it.
We did it. And this time, we're actually live when we get to this point. So that's great.
It appears that we're live. We're also the car with the bad muffler is live as well.
They probably can't hear that.
Yeah, I hope not.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, we're just about to post up the link to the blog that we put together with all of the spotlighted items in it. One slight change there. I have not posted the entire final order cutoff list to that blog. It is just so prodigious. It is just so long. I just posted the things that we're going to be talking about tonight with the links to the descriptions.
All right.
And we're going to start out with our first segment, Last Call for First Issues.
Ooh. With all the new series coming out, it's important that you know a little about some upcoming debut issues. And with so many variant covers, here's your last chance to get the ones you like the most.
Ooh,
we have
yeah.
scripts.
So here's just a glance at our blog post with the links. These are linked directly to the item properties on ComicHub.com. You need to be signed in for that. It's the only way these links will work. But once they do work, you get to see this magic. Fwa.
It's like magic.
Our first last call for first issue spotlight is on Mr. Miracle, the Source of Freedom. It's a new 6-issue miniseries from DC Comics with writer Brandon Easton and cover art by Yannick Paquette. Looks like the interior artist is Enrique Ossio. I can't remember his first name. Ossio, something like Enrique. And we've also got a B cover here. This is by Valentine Delandro, who is the artist on Bitch Planet by Kelly Sue DeConnick.
Oh, nice.
Is that right? It seems like it's right.
I don't remember.
Definitely looks like his art. You want to give the breakdown?
Oh, sure. I can do that. Let me figure out where I'm at here. Spinning out of a DC future state. The story of how Shiloh Norman became the Mr. Miracle of tomorrow starts here. The Mr. Miracle show used to be the hottest ticket in town, whether you caught him on stage escaping from a perilous traps or spotted him on the streets of Metropolis taking out bad guys. What Shiloh Norman forgot is the first rule of both showbiz and superheroing: always leave them wanting more. Now it's time to start showing the world what a miracle can do. Showbiz, superhero rule number 2, timing is everything. There's a new performer in town who wants to knock Mr. Miracle off his pedestal and take a claim to his famous moniker. Can Shiloh break free of this trap? Why, yes.
Oh, well, yes, he can.
That is a clue.
Who's writing this copy?
I have no idea.
Mr. Miracle, the source of freedom, number 1, covers A and B are now on ComicHub. And one more number 1 issue from DC Comics this week. Here's an interesting one. Milestone Returns, the Infinite Edition number 0. It's a one-shot. This cover is by Dennis Cowan. There is a B variant to this, but we don't have art for it yet, so we can't open orders. This book is written by Reginald Hudlin, with art, at least on the cover, by Dennis Cowan. We've got also Ryan Benjamin, this other person who probably has a first name, Chris Cross, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Lee. Somebody with the last name of Lee.
There's a lot of Lees out there.
There's a lot of Lees at DC Comics. But this...
but not one named Stan.
Oh. This is the return of the legendary Milestone Comics, created by the legendary Dwayne McDuffie. This one-shot features 24 all-new pages chronicling the events of the Big Bang, the police brutality protest gone wrong that changed the face of the city of Dakota forever by unleashing a wave of superpowers across its population. As the world watches, a bullied teenager will become the hero known as Static, and all these other characters will emerge in this fantastic one-shot that was apparently digital first, but nobody reads digital comics, so get your copy in print. It's shipping. It'll be here on Wednesday, May 25th. Milestone Returns Infinite Edition number 0.
Nice.
Yes. Now let's see while I line up the next bunch of things.
Reptile number 1 is the next book, jumping into the Marvel section.
Yeah, let's see if I can just pop all these up here.
Reptile on the brink of extinction. In the wake of Kamala's law and his grandfather's worsening health, Humberto Lopez, a.k.a. Reptile, has taken a step back from crime fighting to refocus on his family. Perhaps it's a sign that he should give up on becoming a hero and finally come to terms with his parents' mysterious disappearance. Or perhaps not. When a mysterious figure ambushes Humberto, what unravels will shake the core of everything Humberto thought he knew about his past and will either change the course of his future or end it forever. Don't miss out on this breakout series from the rising star, Terry Blaz. Hotel Dare? What hotel? I don't know what Hotel Dare is.
I'm not familiar with any of these things.
Dead Weight? Murder.
Oh, Enid Balam was the artist on Omni, which was a small press book. Came out a couple years ago. Looked really nice. So I'm sure this will too. It's got a fantastic cover by Paco Medina and probably has a fantastic B cover, but we don't know because it's not been posted.
So this guy is like half dinosaur, half human, but only from the waist down? Wait, and his arms? But his arms are human arms that just look like dinosaurs, but his feet are dinosaur feet? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much.
just to be sure.
He's popped up. Reptile has popped up a few times in the past. I think it was in Avengers Academy that came out a couple years ago. But yeah, they're putting a big push on their characters with a little bit more diversity. I mean, who needs more white guy superheroes?
Well, sure. Right.
So we're getting Reptile #1 from Marvel Comics. Next up from Marvel. Oh, I guess we do have a B cover. There it is. It's by Mike Del Mundo.
Oh, and it even says half man, half extinct. There you go.
That is
Perfect.
pretty fantastic.
That is really pretty. I mean, the other cover is nice and like energetic, but this is really pretty, and it's a really fun play on the dinosaur extinct concept here that's going on here.
And the textures that Mike Del Mundo brings into his art always makes me happy. Hooray for that. What do we got next? Next up is Heroes Reborn, Magneto and the Mutant Force. This is a one-shot that ties directly into Heroes Reborn, which I think is starting this week, in fact. Heroes Reborn is a series that, like a crossover event, it's not really even a crossover. It's an event that replaces the Avengers comic and springs from the Avengers comic. And then we've got all these one-shots that spring from that. This one, Magneto and the Mutant Force, is by Steve Orlando, writing, and Bernard Chang doing interiors. And we've got this very nice cover by Nick Bradshaw.
Nice.
And I think we got a B here by Ryan Benjamin. Very nice art. Ryan Benjamin goes way back to the early Image days.
Oh, yeah.
He's been popping up in Marvel and DC a little bit more often. It'll be nice to see. These are one-shots. They are not part of the Heroes Reborn miniseries. So if you are signed up for the Heroes Reborn miniseries, this will be a side thing. It won't be set aside for you. If you're interested, put your orders in now.
Mm-hmm.
Next up from Marvel, we got another one-shot tying into Heroes Reborn. This is Siege Society, written by Cody Ziegler, with art by Paco Medina and a Kent Lashley cover. Got a B cover by Marcello Ferreira. Been seeing that name pop up. And Marcello really likes purple, it looks like.
This is a very purple cover.
And it's Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo can dance real smooth.
Oh, heck yeah.
Dance for us, Zemo. Next up from Marvel, we have this Heroes Reborn one-shot. Young Squadron. Look, everybody's a little bit twisted in this Heroes Reborn world. We got this one-shot written by Jim Zub with art by Steve Cummings and a cover by Carl Kerschel. Remember Carl Kerschel's name?
Mm-hmm.
He was artist on that fantasy book that I can't remember the name of that you're going to help me with. With the lion and the princess.
Oh.
And
Isola.
Isola, that's it.
I did help you with it.
He does this very nice cover.
It's not a lion, it's a tiger. But I still got it, and I got the reference enough to remember the name of the book.
Maybe it's a liger. It's kind of my favorite animal. And we got this B cover by Takashi Okazaki. We've been doing a lot of covers over at Marvel. Nice strong manga feel to it. Uh-oh. Deadpool needs some anti-aging cream.
Ooh, you need some toothpaste.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Deadpool's?
I guess. I mean, it looks kind of like Deadpool, doesn't it? With his mask and everything.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
All right. And that's all the Marvel #1s for this week. What's up next, boss?
Witcher, Witch's Lament.
Oh.
Witcher Witches.
Where am I here?
Witcher Witches.
Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be here. Here we are. Let me do this. Boop, boop, boop.
Flames rise as a witch is burned at the stake, but as Geralt searches for his next job, disturbing issues of the fatal persecution appear before him, bringing an ominous warning. Ooh, ominous.
We've got 3 different covers. We got a C by Anato Finstark, which is
that's pretty.
Definitely an extra from Game of Thrones. Looks like a B cover by Anato Finstark.
Oh, did you say the art was by Vanessa Del Rey?
And the interior art and cover for cover A is by Vanessa Del Rey.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Fiery. That is
Beautiful
Witcher #1.
Coming up next, Star Wars Adventures, Weapon of a Jedi from IDW.
This is our only Star Wars #1 this week, but it's not our only Star Wars product.
Oh.
It's a little tease. Star Wars Adventures Weapon of a Jedi is a #1 of a 2-issue miniseries. And it's written by somebody with the last name of Worley, but it's not.
It says Jason Fry on here.
That's weird. I'm a little concerned about this.
But yeah, Jason Fry's name is on the cover, but it's last on the cover, so I don't know.
I wonder about the credits here. The Rebel Alliance has destroyed the Empire's dreaded Death Star, but the Imperial Star Fleet continues hunting the rebels throughout the galaxy.
We could call up our friend, the new editor at IDW's Star Wars line.
That's right.
Wait,
right.
that's right?
Yeah, Heather Antos is heading up the pretty much the entire Marvel imprint line over at IDW.
Which is
They got the Star Wars.
pretty ironic. But good on her. Good.
She's uniquely qualified for it.
Extremely, I would say.
Congratulations to our friend Heather.
Congratulations, Heather, on your new job at IDW. I'll have some of that.
Oh, yeah. Last call, folks. We've got a new #1 from Image. Ooh, this is our only new #1 from Image this week.
And we got a special treat that we're going to try.
We're going to try it.
We're going to see what happens. So this is a new series from Image, as Dan said, Made in Korea, #1, written by Jeremy Holt with art by George Shaw.
Wow. I kind of jacked this up.
Oh, no.
But I'll find it. Go ahead. Keep talking.
we got a little video to show you, but it doesn't have any dialogue in it, so I will tell you what the book is about. I don't have it queued up here, so I'm trying to read from over there. A quick start guide for your proxy. Step 1, remove box. Step 2, power on. Step 3, raise your child. For Jesse, the world's first true AI system growing up means learning to think outside the box. This exciting new 6-issue miniseries will redefine what it means to be a family in an age when biological parenthood is no longer a reality. Ooh.
This is a very interesting book. Especially love this cover with the They Live tribute on it.
Oh, right.
Lots of reason to read it right there. But we're going to give you one more reason. And we're going to start off with showing you this trailer.
Oh. No, it's not doing it.
Oh, it did it earlier. Boo.
Do you have to switch it to
Yeah, maybe I'll put it over
this
here.
scene thing?
Oh, there it is. That's where I screwed up. Okay, I'll do it here.
All right, here we go.
Dang it, I forgot to put the sound on. It kind of worked.
Nice. All right. Hope you guys like that integration of the little trailer into our FOC live, our
we're gonna
live
try.
video here.
We're gonna try and make that a little bit smoother next time.
Yeah, that was our first attempt. I don't think it was too bad. Also, it showcased some of the interior art, which I think looks really good. I'm really excited about this book. Yeah.
Okay, let me get rid of some of these, and we'll move on to the next bunch.
AI Future. Reserve your copy today.
Okay, we got a new number 1 from our pals over at Vault Comics. The new series Blue Flame number 1 is written by Christopher Cantwell, who is a screenwriter, showrunner, and now seasoned veteran of writing comics. He's been doing comics from a couple different publishers, Dark Horse. He's been writing Doctor Doom over at Marvel. I think he's got another thing over at Marvel coming out real soon. But this awesome looking series, The Blue Flame, is coming out from Vault Comics with 3 very, very nice covers. We got this one by series artist Adam Gorham. Got this one by Yoshi Yoshitani, who did the variant cover on Witchblood that came out a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Very fun and colorful. And this Blue Flame Adventure magazine cover by Tim Daniel.
A very obvious homage here to, well, do you want me to give it away?
No. Put your guesses in the comments, please.
It's not a stretch. It's not a challenge. But I mean, I guess it could be.
The Blue Flame is a cosmic hero. The Blue Flame is a DIY vigilante that fights crime on the streets of Milwaukee. The Blue Flame is a blue-collar HVAC or HVAC repairman named Sam Brossom. In the wake of a horrific tragedy, the boundaries of the Blue Flame's identity blur even further. Now, before a universal trial, the Blue Flame must prove the humanity is worth saving. But in order to do that, Sam Brossom has to save himself. Can he? By Christopher Cantwell and artist Adam Gorham. This has been described by the folks at Vault as their Watchmen. This is Vault's Watchmen. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty high claim.
It's not that bold, because this is, it's in a smaller microcosm.
It's there.
It's their Watchmen, but they said this is a very, very rendered world, very well thought out, and there's lots of things going on all around the story that will be fleshed out into a very realistic world. The Blue Flame from Vault Comics and writer Christopher Cantwell comes out on May 26th.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, Gung Ho Anger number 1 from Ablaze. Is Ablaze also Vault?
Ablaze is a completely different publisher than Vault.
Oh, what's happening?
I am trying to get over to all the covers here. Pardon me. We're going to start with this cover by Steven Segovia.
I thought you were going to say Steven Seagal at first.
We're going to start with this cover by Steven Seagal. Daniel Clark.
Oh, I like that. That's fun.
And Kim Jung-gi, or G. And, looks like the same cover. I failed. Okay, this series is written by Benjamin von Eckartsberg. Benjamin von Eckartsberg. And art by Thomas von Kumant.
A lot of Vons in here.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure to profile this Gung Ho because Ablaze is one of those publishers that we have not really had big successes with past number 1. So if you're at all interested in this Gung Ho series, which I think this is now, the 3rd miniseries in the Gung Ho franchise. If you're at all interested in these, make sure you get those special orders in. Make sure you get the issue. Make sure you get the cover that you want. Gung Ho Anger number 1.
Sounds good. Uh-oh.
And just one more thing in
What?
last call
What
for
is this?
first issues. This is quite possibly the most ridiculous thing on the list this week. Here we go. It's MFKZ number 1. This is a limited edition variant, the Vin Diesel variant.
The Vin's Diesel.
Vin's Diesel. Yeah, pardon me. This isn't Vin Diesel. Vin's Diesel. Vin's is going full Fast and Furious with this beautifully painted cover by Mr. Kern, written and drawn on the interiors by Run. MFKZ has gone through a little bit of a rebranding and has a new publisher over at Behemoth. And this book ships a little bit later, June 23rd.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want it, now's your chance to get your order in so you're not disappointed when we sell out of a low print run book.
Make sure don't miss out on these last call for first issues.
Oh, yeah. Coming up next is our last call for second issues. Dan changed the name of this section so that I wouldn't make a number 2 joke, just so you know.
You know, I love you, honey.
I know. It's tricky for us to get our orders right on second issues. Without much sales data, we have to play it safe. So let's look at some second issues so you can secure your copy.
Well, you made it through. Number 2 this week. Number 2 spotlight on DC Comics. Robin, number 2. We just had number 1.
Yeah, it just came out like 2 days ago.
So it's really super tough to judge our numbers based on 2.5 days of sales. The first issue was lots of fun, though. Featured the debut appearance of the new character Flatline. And now we got a nice Flatline cover. She's even using words on the cover.
I like it. I'm kind of a fan of the throwback to the dialogue on the cover.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, especially since it's been like 99% gone, of all the modern age comics. And I also like her outfit. I want that jacket. Where can I get your jacket, Flatline?
That is a very nice jacket.
I'm digging it.
It's very bikery.
Plus, it has a skeleton on it. It would go with my gloves. I got skeleton gloves.
It fits her theme a little bit. She's got the Punisher makeup going on.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's like a death thing. I don't know if it's a Punisher. Punisher doesn't have a skull on his face, does he?
No, but he probably did it a couple times.
There's
I think he did it over in one of those series where he was back in Vietnam.
There was another character that I just saw that has a skull on their face that I can't remember. But also, it reminds me of Ginny from that other comic that I can't remember, but I'll remember later when it's irrelevant.
Robin number 2 is written by Joshua Williamson with interior art by Gleb Melnikoff. We got that A cover by Gleb Melnikoff and the B cover by Francis J. Manipul.
Nice.
Oh, I love that texture on those brushes. That's nice. That comes out on May 26th.
Yeah, did you pick up number 1? Did you like it? Are you coming back for number 2? Let us know.
Let us know. Get those orders in. Next up from DC Comics, number 2 of the new miniseries Ruby and Justice League. This is number 2 with a Mirka Andolfo cover.
Nice.
And a B cover by Simone DeMeo.
This number 1 also dropped this week.
Mm-hmm.
So did you pick it up? Did you know what it was about? I mean, did you know it was out? Did you pick it up? Did you like it? Are you coming back for number 2? These are the things that we need to know. This is why we're making this video. See, I'm a poet right there.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. We can't go autopilot on this, folks. We've not done real well with Ruby products in the past, though. Number 1 of this series did do all right. Are you coming back from number 2? Let us know. Okay, next up in last call for second issues. What do we got?
By the Horns, number 2. Did this number 1 come out already? Because I don't recognize it.
Well, we are getting a second printing of By the Horns number 1 from Scout Comics. Now that they are on FOC over at DC's new distributor,
Right.
I can more easily and conveniently order from them. So I do have second printings of By the Horns coming in. This is a new series by Marcusan Naso with art by Jason Murr. And number 2 is coming out on May 26th.
Nice.
Oh, we've only got one second issue. I almost said number 2.
You can say number 2.
And
No
then
one's stopping you.
and then listen to you giggle.
No, I'm not.
I was kind of waiting for you to giggle.
No. I'm not
The
even going to
Marvel.
give you the benefit of a giggle.
The Marvels, number 2 from writer Kurt Busiek and artist Yildiray Sinar with this very nice cover by cover artist Alex Ross. Number 1 came out this week and did really, really well. So I'm pretty confident with number 2, but here's your chance to make sure you get in on this before it sells out because, it's still a number 2. It's still unpredictable. Are we going to sell out? Who knows? Ooh, what's next on number 2s?
Oh, I still have Marvel's up.
Oh.
It's My Little Pony Transformers 2.
That's right. Number 1 came out this week.
The Magic of Cybertron.
This is a sequel to a very good selling miniseries that came out last year. And,
Heck yeah.
And
Who doesn't want ponies in their Transformers universe and vice versa?
But number 1 from this second series ran a little bit slower.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Well, did it also just come out this week?
yeah.
Oh,
it did.
okay.
Yeah. It the sales are a little worrisome, so make sure you get your orders in. This is written by Sam Maggs with art by Priscilla Tramontano. Got this cover by Tony Fleeks, who's also the artist on Stray Dogs over at Image.
Oh.
Tony Fleeks has done other work for Transformers over at IDW, so he's familiar with it. And we got this B cover by Bethany McGuire Smith.
That's nice. I like that.
They're all like, "Go Joe."
That's the wrong. No.
Oops. Next up in number 2s. Ooh, here's one.
Yeah.
I've been hard selling this one for the last week and a half. Old Guard Tales Through Time number 2. This is a fantastic little mini series, kind of filling space between the mini series that carry on the current storyline. This tells stories of each of the characters' history, and since they are relatively immortal, we've got a lot of history to explore.
Sure.
And of course, if you've checked out the smash hit Netflix movie starring Charlize Theron, you'll be like, hey, I need some more of that.
Yeah, it was really good.
This features 2 different stories, one by Kelly Sue DeConnick with her Bitch Planet artist Valentine Delandro. And they take the Immortals warriors to feudal Japan. And we've also got a
Go ahead.
We've also got a VCO. We've also got a second story in this rotating focus by writer Eric Trotman and artist Mike Henderson as they plunge the character Booker into an Old West shootout with stakes that reverberate today. We've got 3 different covers. We've got that very nice one by regular series artist Leandro Fernandez. Got this one by Valentine Delandro. Oh man, that is really nice. And a C cover by series artist Leandro Fernandez.
Nice.
Oh, I love this book so much.
So
First issue was good. Super good. Say it.
So your mention of Kelly Sue DeConnick reminded me of the comic that I was trying to think of with the girl with the skull on her face, which was Pretty Deadly.
Ah.
I could picture the cover, but I couldn't see the title.
With not really like a cowboy hat, more like a cowboy / pork pie hat.
Pork pie.
Pork pie. No.
Sure.
I don't know anything about fashion.
You don't know anything about Pretty Deadly.
I don't. Next up, in last call for second issues, we have the second issue of a book that came out this week, Helm Gray Castle #2. A very nice book. If you're into dungeon crawling, fantasy, D&D, if you're into just good old sword and sorcery, Helm Gray Castle is the book for you, written by Henry Barajas, with art by Ramit Handako, and a cover by Dale DeForest, and a B cover by... This is not the same artist. This is not. Stefan Sujic.
Oh, yeah.
I totally get that now.
That is, yeah.
Yes. Lots of fun. Helm and the gang are tasked with locating Mexico's greatest hero, Camazotz. But will Camazotz join their crusade to overthrow Montezuma III? Find out on May 26th. Sixth. How many T's are in sixth? Got a couple more things in last call for second issues.
Coming up, Shadow Man #2.
Ooh, that
This
sold out
#1
real quick.
also shipped this week.
Yes, it did. Did you get a chance to read it?
I did not.
That's because it sold out.
Well, apparently, people were excited about it. Written by Cullen Bunn with art by John Davis Hunt. So I am kind of disappointed that I didn't get a chance to read it because I am a fan of John Davis Hunt's art.
It's good stuff. He also did this cover. And of course, Cullen Bunn, he writes the fun stories.
Yeah. Cheers to Cullen Bunn.
Cheers to Cullen Bunn. Let's see. Next up on the last call for second issues, Man, Goat, and Bunny Man.
Well, I guess to say that Shadow Man #1 sold out. So if you read it and you liked it and you want #2, definitely be sure to get your order in. And if you were looking forward to it and we sold out, let us know and we might be able to get #1 back in for you and also #2. So let us know all of those things so you don't miss out like I did.
I do have a few copies already on reorder, so we should be expecting those before next Wednesday.
Awesome. Okay,
And
moving
of course,
on.
this #2 ships on May 26th. Next up, and I think finally, on last call for second issues, we got a second issue for a new series at Zenoscope, Man, Goat, and Bunny Man. It sounds funny,
What even is this?
but it's it's all very Zenoscope.
Oh, right. Yeah, the first cover wasn't as Xenoscopy.
But we've got our Zenoscope fans,
Sure.
and we want to make sure that they get copies. While we don't order this for the shelf, might want to make sure that you get your order in to get this copy of Man, Goat, and Bunny Man #2 from Zenoscope Entertainment.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And we got that B cover by Riviero. Okay, and that does it for last call for second issues.
You get the trumpets between every section just to delineate.
Our next segment is last call for new printings.
Books sell out all the time. Short print runs and skyrocketing back issue prices don't help, so new printings can be a great thing. New variant art options don't hurt either.
No, not at all. These are this year's.
Reading your copy is always fun and interesting. Where do I put the emphasis on this sentence? I have no idea.
All
But
right.
this is a perfect example.
Here's a perfect example of why they make new printings.
Yeah.
Batman Fortnite 0 Point #1 is going to a third printing before we even get second printing, which is already sold out. Apparently, Fortnite fans are real. They exist. And
And they really want this book.
and they're all new to what happens and how things happen at comic book stores. So thankfully, we've got this third printing to make sure they get copies. This ships on June 1st, and we'll have the download, or I'm sorry, it will include a redeemable code for bonus DC themed Fortnite digital items inspired by the events in the comic starting with the new Rebirth Harley Quinn outfit.
See, that's why the kids are all crazy for this book.
And you also have to get all of the redeemable codes to unlock some fancy Batman thing.
Oh.
So you have to get all 6 of issues.
Oh, and that leads into our next issue. So basically, if you're a Fortnite fan and you missed out and you are just learning about this now, get your orders in now for this third printing.
And we've also got a second printing of Batman Fortnite 0. Number 3. This one is going to feature Mr. Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. And
now you could do your G.I. Joe music.
Right. Number 2 hasn't even shipped. Number 3 hasn't even shipped. And they're already going to a second printing. I guess that means first printing and second printing aren't going to hit the shelf. So if you want to secure
this is
your
second print.
I'm sorry. First printing is not going to hit the shelf. So if you want to secure your copy, get your order in for Batman Fortnite 0. Number 3 second printing. It is a very nice cover by Michael Janine.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Have to agree there.
What's up next here?
Nightwing number 79, second print.
Wait,
did number 79 ship?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Number 78
Oh,
shipped, sold out, got a second print. Number 79 shipped last week, sold out. Here's the second print.
right. Oh, and this is a fun homage cover.
This is a lot of fun. All those different incarnations of Nightwing. Basically all those different incarnations of Dick Grayson throughout the years.
Right.
In a classic old Batman 66 theme. Number 79 sold out real quick, so get your copies on May 26th. Got a third printing.
Reserve it now.
Reserve it now. Don't forget, reserve your copy. Make sure you get it. Don't be sad on the day of release.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting. I might have put the wrong thing up here. I
Uh-oh.
sure did. All right, so Demon Days X-Men number 1 is going to a third print. This looks like the 1 in 25 variant. I apologize. I should have maybe brought that up.
Oh, that's number.
Nope,
Why
that
does it
didn't
say
work,
it's
did
number
it?
one? Whoops.
All right, well, they are doing a second printing of that fine-looking book, and we will have it. Yeah.
But just to explain to people, since you did have that 1 in 25 cover up there, that is a gated issue for us. We can only qualify for it one for every 25 copies that we order. So we probably will not have it on the shelf. If you are interested, there will be an upcharge on that book. Not that one. That's number 1.
Not that one. Yeah, it wouldn't go back to it.
Okay.
Okay.
But there is also a non-gated number 1 third printing that's not this cover. That's a
Yes.
different cover that we just don't have loaded up in this
I
carousel.
wonder if that'll hit it. It'll probably go to 303R. Maybe? Yeah, no, it just doesn't exist.
Oh,
All right.
it's X-Men.
Next up on the new printings, I figured I'd call this one out. It's been a little while since it's been in print. The Mutant Genesis Epic Collection from the X-Men storyline. This has all kinds of fantastic creators from the 90s. We got the Fabian Nicenza, Chris Claremont, Whilce Portacio. I think we got some Jim Lee in there, some Andy Kubert. Lots of fun. We got a Jim Lee cover, and it collects all kinds of issues of different series that the Mutant Genesis storyline threaded through.
Yeah, you know, I was going to, with those names, I was going to point to the 90s, but this is all 70s and 80s. Well, there's a annual from the 70s, but the rest of it's all from the 80s. Oh, and a 91. So
that
yeah.
the information, pardon me, the information that you see here, those years are calling out the volume or the year that volume started.
Oh, I see. So it's X Factor from that started in 86, but issue number 65 obviously was not in 86. Okay.
Right.
Up to date now, boss.
And also on a new printing, we got Many Deaths of Layla Starr #1. This is a third printing.
Wow.
Yeah, this book just came out a couple of weeks ago. We still have first printings in stock, but they're moving real quick.
I'll tell you what, I read this book and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I liked the art and the story was fun and interesting. And yeah, if you want to check it out, check it out.
This is written by Ram V, who's currently writing Catwoman and has done a lot of fun things in the small press. He takes the story over to Boom Studios with artist Felipe Andrade. New printings over at Boom Studios have been like really super hard to get. They've been doing allocations, so you want to make sure you get your copy, get your order in. And last on the new printings, I mentioned this earlier, Stray Dogs #3, second printing, is on FOC this week. Ships on May 26th. I think we still got a couple, just 1 or 2 copies left. But this is for sure going to sell out here on our shelves. Get your orders in for Stray Dogs #3, second print. And that does it for Green Brain Comics' last call for new printings.
All right. Clock's ticking, so we got to burn through this stuff here.
Okay. This is our last section. And
we have 2 sections more.
Oh, it is.
This is our last call for graphic novels. Original graphic novels from publishers big and small to classic trade paperbacks going back to print. Last call for graphic novels. Make sure that you have access to full volumes of modern and classic stories.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's let's see. Let's hit a couple things here. We got a Batman White Knight Presents Harley Quinn hardcover. It collects the most recent miniseries written by Katana Collins with art by Matteo Scalera. This is co-written by Sean Murphy and also features a very nice cover by Sean Murphy.
Nice.
His Joker is so insidious. Uh-oh. Poor Robin.
Oh, I thought you...
Also from DC Comics, we get this Space Jam. I'm sorry. You can't even see these, can you? Maybe I should go back to that. Deep boop. Let me get back to that. Look.
Oh, there
Harley
it is.
Quinn. There it is. Okay. We get this very interesting thing. Space Jam, a new legacy graphic novel. Runs $12.99. I don't see any artist credits, so let's assume this is awesome. Space Jam, a new legacy, teams up basketball champion LeBron James with Bugs Bunny and the rest of the Looney Tunes to save the day. This comes out on June 29th. We'll carry it. I'm not sure how deep. If you want a copy, make sure you get your order in. Also from Marvel Comics, we got MODOK Head Games graphic novel. This is written by Jordan Blum and also co-written by showrunner Patton Oswalt with art by Scott Hepburn and a cover by Cully Hamner.
Nice.
Ooh, here's one. King in Black graphic novel. This miniseries just wrapped up, and thankfully Marvel's going straight to softcover with it. I'm sure we'll get a deluxe hardcover shortly thereafter, but nothing like a nice, affordable collection for these big Marvel events. Collecting King in Black numbers 1 through 5 by Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. Let's see.
Ultimates.
We did all that. Yeah, let's hit that. Sure, what the heck.
By Al Ewing.
Things. Boop, boop. Okay. This is a new printing of the Ultimates Complete Collection by Al Ewing. A lot of buzz around this series with the potential for development in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, nice.
Sometime in the near future. And this young man here, the Blue Marvel, is still a character that Marvel stubbornly keeps in the archive. We get very little things featuring Mr. Blue Marvel, and I'd really like the Adventures or the that first Blue Marvel miniseries to come back out into print. We'll see. This collects the Ultimates 1 through 12 and Ultimates 2, 1 through 9, and issue number 100, along with a couple other things. Lots of book for fun. This is for $44.99. Ships on June 23rd. Ooh, here's a pretty book. Crimson Flower. I think this miniseries is just wrapping up from Dark Horse. It's very unique. Very wrinkly.
Wrinkly.
Everybody's got like weird wrinkled clothes. But yeah, lots of fun. Crimson Flower 1 through 5, including all covers and bonus material. Lost on Planet Earth. This is a new original graphic novel from Dark Horse Comics. Writer Magdalene Visaggio and artist Claudia Aguirre. Oh, also features lettering by Zach Sang, Michigan native.
Oh, yeah. I know Zach.
Oh, here's a pretty one. Godzilla Unnatural Disasters. This collects Rage Across Time, one of my favorite miniseries from IDW's Godzilla license. It also features Anguirus, Rodan, Titanosaurus, Hedorah, and Kumanga.
Sounds like Cucamonga.
Cucamonga. It also collects Legends in Hell along with Rage Across Time.
Holy moly.
So pretty. And it's got, of course, this beautiful James Stokoe cover.
Yeah, that's nice. Speaking of giant monsters, Kaiju Max Volume 5.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing the onion skin. Okay.
Sorry, did I skip past it?
No. I was skipping ahead to tie the thematic thing together.
Gotcha. This is a new original graphic novel from IDW Top Shelf, Onion Skin by Edgar Camacho. This reminds me a lot of the gentleman that did that sci-fi book about the coffee gangsters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thing.
I need words.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Onion Skin from IDW Top Shelf. Here it is. Kaiju Max graphic novel, Volume 5, Season 5. This collects the most recent miniseries of Kaiju Max. Oh, and it was fantastic. Lots of adventures of giant monsters on this maximum security island for these rampaging monsters. I think this is going to be out just in time for the final volume to start, Volume 6.
Wow.
It's by Xander Cannon and Oni Press. We did that, and we did that. Hooray! We got all of it.
You did it all. Bam-a-lam.
All right.
Jam right through them.
I think that's everything there.
Last segment called Last Call to Jump On Now. New storylines in long-running series, long-running storylines coming to epic conclusions, or just old-fashioned jump-on points are worth spotlighting on Last Call for special mention.
Okay, we've only got a couple of issues to spotlight here. Did I get that one?
Well, here's the aforementioned Batman Fortnite again.
Yeah, pardon me just a moment here.
Number 5. Okay, so this is our last call for getting in on your first print of number 5.
What did I do?
So everything else has gone to print.
Wow, did this go backwards?
What are you doing?
There it is. I'm trying to figure out where I am. All right. Batman Fortnite 0.5. This is cover A by Michael Janine and a B cover by Amanda Connor.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want a first print, this is how far back we are. So
that ships on June 15th. Not really a jump on point, but you better jump on or you'll never get it.
Yeah, it's your jump on point for a first print.
Here's another jump on point. This is still the prelude to the War of the Bounty Hunters over in the Star Wars universe. Star Wars Darth Vader number 12 features a cover by Aaron Cooter and a crimson cover by Aaron Cooter, along with there it is, a Chris Sprouse Empire Strikes Back variant.
Aww.
This is written by Greg Peck with art by Ju Villanova.
Nice.
And also in the prelude to War of the Bounty Hunters, this is Star Wars Dr. Aphra. Got a cover by Sway and a B cover by Sway in the crimson variant.
All right.
All right. Let me get rid of these and move on to the next thing. What do we got up next?
Something is Killing the Children, number 16.
Yes, we
If that's
do.
all the Star Wars stuff.
That is all the Star Wars stuff. Okay. Here is the beginning of a new storyline from this hit series, Something is Killing the Children. This is issue number 16, written by James Tynion IV with art by Werther Dillidera. Got a B cover by Jenny Frison.
Ooh.
Yeah, these Jenny Frison covers do well on any series, but they are particularly popular on Something is Killing the Children. Don't miss out on your copy. Shipping on May 26th.
Ooh.
Also, a new story arc starts over on the Ascender series from award-winning writer Jeff Lemire and fantastic artist Dustin Nguyen. Part 1, what are the twin hearts of the galaxy? As our heroes reconvene, the origins of man, machine, and the unknown are at last revealed.
Ooh.
Ascender number 15.
Nice.
Got a new story from Philadelphia over at Image Comics, written by Rodney Barnes and art by Jason Sean Alexander, who did this A cover. And we got a B cover by David Mack.
Look at that.
Very pretty. And let's see, we've
Ooh,
got
I think this wraps it up.
almost. We've got Manifest Destiny number 43, starting a new story arc by Chris Dingus with art by Matthew Roberts.
Yeah, I was like, this series is still going on? Yeah, I guess so. It never wrapped up. They just take pretty long hiatuses between story arcs, so.
Yeah, I think Chris Dingus is a script writer, so he's probably got lots of work. Pulls them away. And we do have a B cover that we don't normally have on this series, but it is honoring Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And this cover is by Matthew Roberts.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been following that series and been really enjoying it.
And
So that did wrap it up. I was right.
that wraps it up for Last Call and Jump On Now.
All right.
All right. Let's see.
That wraps up our spotlight on Last Call for confirmed orders. Remember, the deadlines for Last Call on DC is Sunday, May 2nd at 5 o'clock, and everything else is due by Monday at May 3rd at 5 p.m.
Yes. And let's see. Tomorrow is traditionally, since it's the first Saturday in May.
Oh, that's right. I said it in the video that didn't go out, so I forgot that I didn't say it yet. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh boy. Since we've had this epidemic going on for now a year and a half. This is the second Free Comic Book Day that is drastically affected. We will not be having Free Comic Book Day tomorrow. But
there is a ray of hope.
Oh.
A ray of sunshine.
Yes, there is.
Free Comic Book Day has a new date. That date is Saturday, August 14th. Let's hope by August 14th, the pandemic has been squashed into oblivion, at least enough to have a Free Comic Book Day of some sorts. We will still be abiding by whatever restrictions are in place in August, but we hope that it is enough to allow us to have a decent sized event here at our shop. We will still have free comics and we will still be giving them away all day on Wednesday. Saturday, August 14th. Put it on your calendar right now.
Put it on your calendar. And most importantly, this weekend is also the deadline to have me order those free comics. So in honor of tomorrow not being Free Comic Book Day, and this weekend being the deadline for orders on Free Comic Book Day for Saturday, August 14th, I will be doing a special not Free Comic Book Day live stream tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Ooh.
That's right. I will be going solo at 11 a.m. for a guided tour through this year's Free Comic Book Day offers. And we're going to figure out a way to allow you to pre-order Free Comic Book Day books in case you are still a little nervous about large gatherings. I did create a live event for this for Facebook. I hope it works.
Yeah. You'll be able to connect.
Yeah. Also this week, we got our May preview catalogs.
We did.
Mm-hmm. It's out now. Special order requests from the May catalog are due by Tuesday, May 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a special download link for you for the DC catalog.
Oh, do we have that handy?
Yep, it's in the script there. Should be.
So I gotta scroll down to the next page.
Sorry, life is so tough.
I know.
We'll plug that link into the comments. That's a Google Drive link for the entire PDF catalog for all the DC catalog, all the DC products that are shipping in July. And I heard recently that DC will be going back to a print catalog. I'm not sure exactly what that will look like or when it will manifest, but rest assured, DC execs have told us with their faces that they will be doing a print catalog.
Of some fashion or another.
Yeah, in the meantime, the May catalog is at that link. And finally, we've got one more live scheduled on our regular schedule. Brain Scan Live airs on Tuesday nights at 6:30, where we check out all the new comics that are on the shelf waiting for you. Wednesday, New Comic Book Day morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is that. Got anything else, boss?
Girl, I don't think so. I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for joining us for this week's episode of Last Call Live. We do this live. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We've been trying to do this live every Friday night at this time. But next week we have an interruption in our schedule and we will not be live on Friday night.
We're going to take some time off for our anniversary.
I mean,
our anniversary of the weekend after Free Comic Book Day.
yes. Are we going to do a different video or are we just not going to have a video next week?
I want to try and pre-record it. I want to try and, I'll do a little digested version that hopefully doesn't run over as long as this one is. Wow.
Well, we're only 5 minutes over from our late start.
All right. So look at it about the same time, but it won't be live.
Right. So there you go. So yeah, just a slightly adjustment in schedule for next week. But traditionally we try to do this live every Friday night at 7:30. Technology willing.
Trying to do too many things.
Live from Studio G in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful downtown East Dearborn. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. But on Twitter, we are Green Brain CMX. If you miss our live stream, you could usually catch our video later on our YouTube channel. In fact, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch most of all of our previous videos that we've recorded over the past 4 years. So if you like to see us and want to fill your background noise with our fun voices, feel free to just put on a playlist of Green Brain videos. Fun things that you can do on YouTube.
All right, Tangent Girl, where'd you leave off?
We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain.
At Green Brain Comics. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for ordering through ComicHub. And thanks for being awesome. You are the Brainiacs.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's what I didn't say is all of these books are pre-orderable through our ComicHub portal website thing. Go to comichub.com. Order all these books.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all soon. Come on by tomorrow. It's not free comic book day, but if you show up, I'll give you a free comic. We got free comics for everybody. They're, they're last year's free comics, but they're free comics.
Sure.
We got them.